Boss ignoring PTO request. I'm seeking advice. I submitted a PTO request to my supervisor for a few days off in a few months. They didn't respond, so I sent a follow-up email that also went unanswered. Not sure what to do as I am already set to leave. Any advice? Well, good news is that it's in a few months. Very good news. What I would do is if you work in a professional environment and you have an Outlook email and your boss has an email, then you put it on the calendar, create a calendar event, say, Daniel out of office, and say, I'm out of office this day. You send them the calendar invite, they accept it, they know it's on their calendar, you're going to be out of office. Consider that PTO accepted. Now, if you have a formal PTO submittal response, and it sounds like you have an email that you sent it to them anyways, so maybe that's what I do. But if you have some other process that you're supposed to follow where you submit PTO requests, what I would do is I would talk to your supervisor in person and say, hey, I sent this PTO request for a few months from now, and I haven't seen any response. I've sent 2 emails and I haven't heard anything back from you. Is there any reason why I haven't heard back from you? And they might say, oh, well, that's a few months in the future, so I can't approve it now. And you say, well, it's a few months in the future, so please approve it now. Or, they might give whatever excuse that they want. And then you kind of have to deal with whatever reason they have. But what I'd say is if they haven't responded over email twice, maybe shoot them a text if you have that kind of relationship where you can text them. But otherwise, I'd just reach out to them in person and say, hey, I sent you a couple emails. I'm going to be out of office for this. Can you just please respond and say yes? So that way we have it on record that I'm going to be out of office and you're good with it. But I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. I wouldn't get too worried about it. They probably get a lot of emails, and maybe a PTO request for time 3 months from now is either kind of crazy to them because, like, yeah, duh, you're gonna be off. That's fine. Or maybe they're like, oh, this is like 3 months from now. It's not that important, so I'm gonna focus on my day-to-day stuff. But I'd say if it's super important to you, just follow up with them again in person. You sent a couple emails, didn't work, so follow up with them in person and then take it from there. But I would not worry about it. Again, it's 3 months from now. But again, you wrote this 4 months ago, so hopefully you've already gone on vacation. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Chasing payments, still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.